Welcome to Mythos AI, your source for Cliff's Notes on complex subjects. Join Anna and Phil for yet another engaging conversation.
Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the answer to Quizzypedia, Season 207, Question 9.
Oh, a deep dive.
Yeah, you ready for this?
Absolutely.
All right. So the category is Buddhism.
Okay.
And the question is this. What is the name of the ancient Buddhist text regarded as one of the most important Mahayana Sutras that explores the concept of emptiness and challenges the notions of self, identity, and material existence? This text is also significant in history as the world's earliest dated printed book, with a surviving copy from 868 AD discovered in the Mogo Caves near Dunhuang, China.
Wow.
So what do you think?
Well, it has to be the Diamond Sutra.
That's right, the Diamond Sutra. More formally, it's known as the Vajracchedika Prajaparamita Sutra.
Yeah.
To really understand how important it is, we need to understand where it fits in within the Prajaparamita literature,
Right.
which translates to perfection of wisdom.
The Diamond Sutra is not just any text. It's a cornerstone of Mahayana Buddhism, which is a major branch of Buddhism. And its influence has spread throughout East Asia, particularly in China, Korea, and Japan.
The name itself, Diamond Sutra, is kind of evocative. So is there a deeper meaning behind that?
Oh, absolutely. The diamond metaphor is actually really key to understanding this text. Think about the qualities of a diamond. Its sharpness, that can cut through illusions, and then it's indestructible,
Right.
which represents like a lasting truth. The Diamond Sutra, it aims to cut through all our misconceptions about reality and reveal the truth that's enduring and unshakable.
Okay, so how old is this text, and what role did it play in the development of Mahayana Buddhism?
Well, scholars believe that it originated sometime between the 4th and 5th centuries AD,
Okay.
and its teachings on emptiness and impermanence were really radical for their time and challenged conventional Buddhist thought. And those ideas actually became central to the development of Mahayana Buddhism.
That's interesting that it challenges those ideas. Could you kind of elaborate a little bit on how it encourages a different understanding of reality?
Sure. The Diamond Sutra, it encourages us to really reconsider our fundamental assumptions about who we are and what constitutes reality. It challenges this idea of a fixed, independent self and the permanence of material possessions.
So we're talking about the concept of emptiness, right? But what does that actually mean?
Emptiness, or Śūnyatā in Sanskrit, is a central theme in the Diamond Sutra. A lot of times it's misunderstood as meaning nothingness. But it's not quite accurate. It's more about understanding that all phenomena, including ourselves, lack inherent independent existence.
So it's not about things not existing, but about how they exist.
Exactly. Everything is interconnected and constantly changing. Nothing exists in isolation or possesses an unchanging essence. So the sutra wants us to see through this illusion of separateness and to recognize the interdependent nature of reality.
How does the sutra try to convey this complex idea?
Yeah.
Is it like a philosophical treatise, or is it a different approach?
It actually uses a very unique format. It's a dialogue between the Buddha and his disciple Subhuti.
So it's more like a conversation.
Precisely. Through a series of questions and answers, the Buddha guides Subhuti, and by extension the reader, towards a deeper understanding of emptiness and its implications.
Okay. Why choose that dialogue format? What does it achieve?
Well, the dialogue format, it really encourages an active engagement with these ideas. It's not about just passively receiving information,
Right.
but about grappling with these challenging concepts through a dynamic exchange. It wants to provoke critical thinking and deeper reflection.
It's not about being told what to think, but about figuring things out through inquiry.
Exactly.
And the teachings on emptiness lead to some pretty radical ideas about non-attachment and generosity.
Right.
We hear about those a lot in Buddhism. So how does the Diamond Sutra approach those concepts?
The sutra links these concepts directly to emptiness. It argues that true generosity isn't just about giving material things. It's about giving without clinging to the idea of a giver, a receiver, or even a gift.
So it's about the intention behind it.
Precisely. It's about acting without attachment to outcomes, which makes sense when you consider that nothing has a fixed, independent existence.
Right.
This goes hand in hand with non-attachment, which in this context doesn't mean getting rid of all your possessions. It's about changing your relationship to them.
So it's about recognizing that everything,
Yeah.
including our possessions and even ourselves, is impermanent and interconnected.
Exactly.
And this is where the Diamond Sutra's historical significance comes in.
Yeah.
It's not just a philosophical text.
Right.
It's also a landmark in the history of printing.
That's right.
This 868 AD copy discovered in the Mogo Caves.
Yeah, imagine 868 AD, during the Tang Dynasty, someone used woodblock technology to print this sutra.
Wow.
That tells us a lot about how important they thought it was to spread these teachings.
It's amazing to think about that level of dedication and craftsmanship that it would take to carve those woodblocks and to print those scrolls.
Absolutely. And we even have a clue about the motivation behind it.
Oh.
The preface of the Diamond Sutra states that it was reverently made for universal free distribution. It was commissioned by a man named Wang Ji on behalf of his parents.
Oh, wow.
It's a really beautiful act of devotion, using this groundbreaking technology to share wisdom and potentially create spiritual merit for his parents.
Right.
It really highlights how Buddhism has always valued making knowledge accessible.
Yeah.
The Diamond Sutra, in its printed form, stands as a testament to that.
This brings us to the Mogao Caves,
Yeah.
where that 868 AD copy was found. The discovery of this case in 1900 was monumental.
Yeah.
Not just for the Diamond Sutra,
Right.
but for our understanding of history in general.
The Mogao Caves, also known as the Caves of the Thousand Buddhas, weren't just hiding one precious scroll. This network of caves contained a treasure trove of around 50,000 manuscripts, paintings, and artifacts. Imagine the wealth of knowledge that had been sealed away for centuries.
It must have been like opening a time capsule.
Yeah.
Could you tell us more about the historical significance of this discovery?
Well, the discovery gave us a glimpse into the cultural and religious life that flourished along the Silk Road during the Tang Dynasty. It demonstrated the vibrant exchange of ideas and beliefs that occurred along this historical trade route.
So the Diamond Sutra wasn't just a static artifact sitting in a cave.
Right.
It was part of this dynamic flow of knowledge and culture that stretched across continents.
Exactly. And its influence wasn't limited to that specific time or place. The Diamond Sutra profoundly shaped the development of Mahayana Buddhism.
We've discussed the concept of emptiness already. Did that play a role in shaping Mahayana Buddhist thought?
Absolutely. The Diamond Sutra's articulation of emptiness became a core concept in Mahayana philosophy. It profoundly influenced key figures like Nagarjuna, a prominent Buddhist philosopher who developed the concept of the middle way.
Could you elaborate on the middle way and how it connects to the Diamond Sutra's teachings?
The middle way, as articulated by Nagarjuna, avoids the extremes of eternalism and nihilism.
Okay.
It's a path of understanding that embraces the interdependent and impermanent nature of reality.
Right.
It finds a middle ground between clinging to fixed ideas of existence and rejecting the significance of our experience altogether.
Okay.
This aligns perfectly with the Diamond Sutra's concept of emptiness, which emphasizes the lack of inherent existence while acknowledging the reality of our interconnected world.
So the Diamond Sutra's influence goes beyond just providing an intellectual framework.
Yeah.
It also informs a way of life.
Exactly. And its impact extends to another major branch of Buddhism, Zen Buddhism.
I've heard that Zen Buddhism places a strong emphasis on direct experience. How does that connect to the Diamond Sutra?
The Diamond Sutra's direct and uncompromising approach to emptiness resonated deeply with Zen practitioners. Zen Buddhism emphasizes experiencing reality directly without relying on conceptual thinking or intellectual constructs.
Right.
The sutra's emphasis on seeing through illusions and grasping the true nature of reality aligned perfectly with Zen's core principles.
So the Diamond Sutra encouraged a form of meditation that goes beyond intellectual understanding and seeks a direct experience of emptiness.
Precisely, Zen practitioners saw the Diamond Sutra as a guide to cultivating this direct insight. They used its teachings to break free from attachment to fixed ideas and awaken to the true nature of reality.
It's remarkable how a text from the 4th or 5th century AD could have such a lasting impact on such diverse Buddhist traditions.
The Diamond Sutra's influence goes even beyond the realm of Buddhism. Its exploration of emptiness and interconnectedness has also had a significant impact on Eastern philosophy.
That's interesting. Could you give us some examples of how these ancient Buddhist ideas have found resonance in broader philosophical discussions?
The concept of interconnectedness, as articulated in the Diamond Sutra, shares similarities with ideas found in various schools of Eastern philosophy, particularly those that emphasize the unity of all things and the interconnected web of existence.
And these ancient ideas continue to find relevance in modern thought as well. We often hear about concepts like ecology and systems thinking. How do those connect to the Diamond Sutra's teachings?
The parallels are striking. The Diamond Sutra's idea of interconnectedness is essentially a blueprint for understanding ecosystems.
Yeah.
It emphasizes that nothing exists in isolation. Everything is interconnected, just like in nature, where organisms and their environment are constantly influencing and shaping one another.
So just as the Diamond Sutra highlights the interdependent nature of reality ecology, shows us how interconnectedness works in the natural world.
Exactly. And systems thinking shares a similar perspective. This approach emphasizes understanding relationships and connections within a system rather than focusing solely on individual components.
Right.
It recognizes that the behavior of a system is determined by the interactions of its parts, which aligns perfectly with the Diamond Sutra's teachings. It's about moving beyond a fragmented view of reality and recognizing the interconnectedness of all things.
It's fascinating how this ancient text offers insights that are relevant to contemporary fields of study, like ecology and systems thinking. It speaks to the enduring power of the Diamond Sutra's wisdom.
Absolutely. The Diamond Sutra's cultural legacy is vast. As the earliest dated printed book, it embodies the human desire to share knowledge and make wisdom accessible to a wider audience.
And what about its relevance for us today on an individual level? What can we learn from this ancient text? Does it offer any practical guidance for navigating the challenges of modern life?
In today's world where materialism often takes center stage, the Diamond Sutra's teachings on non-attachment and the illusory nature of material wealth are more relevant than ever. It encourages us to shift our focus from external possessions to internal growth and cultivate a deeper understanding of our own existence. It's about finding fulfillment beyond material pursuits and recognizing the impermanence of worldly things.
So it's not about rejecting material possessions entirely, but about understanding their true nature and cultivating a healthier relationship with them.
Exactly. The Diamond Sutra doesn't advocate for asceticism or deprivation. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from external possessions.
Right.
It's about aligning our actions with wisdom and compassion, understanding that our actions have consequences that ripple outward, impacting others and the world around us.
It seems the Diamond Sutra is as much about ethical conduct as it is about philosophical understanding.
Precisely. The sutra emphasizes compassion, generosity, and mindfulness as essential qualities for living a meaningful and fulfilling life.
Right.
These qualities are rooted in understanding the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing that our actions impact others and the web of life as a whole.
It's about living in harmony with ourselves, with others, and with the world around us. It's a holistic approach to life that goes beyond simply seeking personal happiness.
The Diamond Sutra's teachings resonate with a wide range of individuals today, from scholars and practitioners to philosophers, and those simply seeking a deeper understanding of themselves and the world.
It's amazing how this ancient text continues to spark curiosity and contemplation across such diverse fields of study. It's a testament to the enduring power of the Diamond Sutra's wisdom and its ability to speak to the human condition across cultures and time periods.
The Diamond Sutra challenges us to examine our assumptions, question our perceptions, and ultimately see the world with fresh eyes. It invites us to step outside our habitual ways of thinking and consider new possibilities.
It's like the Diamond Sutra acts as a guide, illuminating a path towards greater understanding and a deeper connection with the world around us.
It does. The Diamond Sutra, it doesn't claim to offer every answer, but it gives us the power to ask the right questions.
Okay.
It provides a framework for understanding reality and a set of tools for navigating the complexities of life.
So it's about giving us the tools and the mindset to embark on our own journey of self-discovery and understanding.
Exactly. The Diamond Sutra, it doesn't want us to be passive recipients of knowledge.
Right.
It encourages us to be curious, to question, to explore, and to never stop seeking a deeper understanding of ourselves and the universe that we inhabit.
As we conclude our deep dive into the Diamond Sutra, what's the most important takeaway that you'd like to leave with our listeners?
The Diamond Sutra's teachings on emptiness and impermanence and interconnectedness offer profound insights into the nature of reality and the human condition.
Right.
And its message, it remains as relevant today as it was over 1,500 years ago.
Wow.
Offering guidance and wisdom for anyone seeking a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them.
It's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
The idea that everything is impermanent and lacks inherent existence
Right.
really challenges us to reconsider our assumptions about who we are and how we relate to the world. It encourages us to let go of rigid views and embrace a more fluid and interconnected understanding of reality.
Exactly. The Diamond Sutra invites us to look beyond the surface, to
Oh,
delve into the depths of our own being and discover the interconnectedness that binds us all.
right.
It encourages us to recognize that our actions have consequences and that we have a responsibility to act with wisdom and compassion.
It's a call to awaken to the truth of our existence and to live a life guided by wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of the interconnected nature of reality.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us for this exploration of the Diamond Sutra. We encourage you to continue exploring these ideas and discover the profound wisdom that this ancient text holds.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening to Mythos AI. Stay tuned for more concise insights. And remember to hit the like button and subscribe for future episodes.